In museums and art galleries, we usually encounter a firm instruction: please do not touch the exhibits. But here, I saw the opposite. We encourage you to touch the collection items. A tiny poetic shift, and it made an impression. What kind of place encourages people to touch the exhibits? I will tell you. This also reminded me of a poem by Mary Oliver. This morning in the fresh field, I came upon a hidden nest. It held 4 warm speckled eggs. I touched them, then went away softly, having felt something more wonderful than all the electricity in New York City. I did not come upon any warm speckled eggs that morning, but the city itself seemed to be celebrating something. It was 21 degrees Celsius that day. Bright, warm. The last time I remember feeling this warm might have been sometime before I was born. I truly enjoyed winter here in New York City. The snow, the quiet transformation it brings. But the cold had been so long and relentless that it had nearly erased my memory of what sunlight feels like. So, when I stepped out that day onto 32nd Street in Manhattan, the city looked different. There were hardly any jackets, t-shirts, shirts, ripped jeans, and every possible light fabric had taken over the streets. The small tables in plazas and roadside parks, which had remained empty throughout the colder weeks, were suddenly occupied. The first warm day had arrived, and no one wanted to miss it. People leaned into the sunlight as if it had something important to whisper. In the company of all this, I eventually found myself walking towards the library. I've been there a dozen times now, but it looked different. People were sitting outside, on the steps, on the tables spread out in front. Another small but striking change. Perhaps the early signs that spring was approaching. When I think about the places I might miss after I return to India, this library will certainly be on the list. It is grand, elegant, and all of it on an epic proportion. And it was here that I saw the message encouraging visitors to touch the collection. There are not many things in life that make me wish I had more wealth, but among the few that do, bookshops and stationery stores sit high on the list. Something about them makes me wish I were rich enough to simply pick up anything that pleases me. And when I write in this library, even if it's just my name repeated across empty pages, it still feels as if I'm a serious writer, like Shakespeare level serious. To thine own self, be true. And among all the things in the world that fascinate me, nothing comes close to humans, their faces, their gestures, their quiet unconscious behavior. Endlessly interesting, perhaps the most fascinating collection any museum could ever hold.